Good morning from Kashgar. The plan for today was to go and explore the old town, but we just got a message to say that the police have said we can come early to get the bikes checked and get our paperwork sorted. So about 30 minutes notice, we're about to head off for about a 40-minute ride to the police station. I think the process is going to be photographs of the bike. They're going to check everything's working, kind of like an MOT. And then we're going to get a Chinese driving license and Chinese plates for the bike. So yeah, I think Storm is ready to be tested. So let's hope he passes and we can get all the paperwork sorted. And then hopefully this afternoon, we'll be able to go and explore the old town. So this is Kashgar in the daytime. It looks completely different to when we rode in last night.
Doesn't it just?
It's still hazy as well. You can actually look directly at the sun and you can see it, but it doesn't really blind you.
Yeah.
But now we're on our way to the police station, which is 40 minutes away. I don't know if that's a long way. Actually, it says here 32 kilometers away. But a necessity for our first day here. If it's anything like getting through passport control, we could be in for a long day. Look at that, he's cleaning the rails with an automatic rail cleaner.
That's so cool.
And plays a happy song at the same time.
It's like the ice cream man, but
yeah, there are a lot of disappointed kids running out there to get an ice cream.
We got a little bit far away from the group.
Gotta stay with the group. We're all dependent on each other.
Blind spot recognition is working overtime today.
What's that, Em?
The blind spot recognition is working overtime today.
It is.
Kashgar is the biggest city in Western China. So
yeah. But how did they say it's got 5 million? Was it 5 million population?
5 million, I think he said, yeah. Which is actually quite small for a Chinese city.
Yeah, he said that's quite a small city. It's like, oh, okay. Right, here we are at the police station, or well, I think it's the police station anyway. We're going to have all the bikes scanned and checked and issued with papers. I thought it was going to be some big facility. Not sure. Oh well, let's see how long this takes. It's taken us a long time to get here, hasn't it, Em?
Yeah, hours. Well, what feels like hours.
We stopped. The toll stop took about half an hour, and then there was a passport check that took another half an hour. But all in all, it was probably only like 20 kilometers. You know what? We're here now. You only have to do it once. A small update on the bike registration process. We have been here since 2 o'clock, and the time now is, I think it's 4:30. The people that were supposed to do the registration went for a long lunch, so we were waiting for them when they weren't there, which is quite frustrating for everyone here and also the guide that's trying to organise this. But he took us out for lunch as a say sorry for the inconvenience and the long wait, which was really nice. It was actually quite a good lunch. But I think this place is more like, it's like the DVLA. It's like the traffic registration office more than a police station. But they've taken our VIN numbers this morning. They actually have to like do a pencil rubbing of it, like an exact copy of it. And then that gets stuck onto the piece of paper. If you've noticed, there's some like fire extinguishers and warning triangles. I think as part of the registration process, they have to show that you comply with certain safety aspects, and that is one of them. Right, we're back at the offices now. We've been waiting for another 30 minutes. I'm not sure how much longer this is going to take, but yeah, I don't know if we're picking up the plates today or our driving licenses. They haven't actually asked to see my driving license yet. I don't know if they need it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, we always knew that this day was going to be a long administrative waiting day, and it has proven to be so. So hopefully they'll get that sorted and we can make our way back to the city. It's quite a shame knowing that there is a wonderful city, an old town there to explore, but we're stuck here in a waiting room, but that's how it is. And we'll continue to be in there. We keep getting shushed as well by the staff in there. and they want to treat it a bit like a library. I'm going to go back in now and get a drink of water and see how Em's doing.
That was some of the most ridiculous few hours of my life.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It's time we'll never get back.
So we were there for, I think we got there at, I want to say like 1, and it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we still don't have licenses or number plate.
No, but the good news is that we can go now to the garage. So if we can get the tyres put on today and the brakes changed, that means we do have all of tomorrow off, which is great, as opposed to doing this again. Now at least we're out, we might as well get it done.
Yeah.
Right, we're here at the garage. Everyone's getting some maintenance done, some oil changes, air filters being changed in there too. We're just going to have our tyres changed and some new brake pads put on front and back. Still got a bit of life left in the brake pads yet, but the opportunity to change them is here, and they're pretty reasonable here. So I think we'll get them done and we don't have to worry about them, probably until we get to New Zealand again. But the tyres we're putting on are the Michelin Anarchy Adventures. We've had 3 sets of them in the past, and we've always got about 10,000 kilometers out of them, so quite happy with those tires. They grip really well, and yeah, they're pretty smooth as well. They make a little bit of noise around about 50, 60 kilometers an hour, but don't worry about that at all. The Heidenau's though have got about 6,500 kilometers on them. They were supposed to last like 15 or 20,000 kilometers, but looking at them now, can't quite see from the top here, but there is one crack there. They have developed a whole lot of cracks around the entire tyre, like 10 or 15 cracks to see in there. They've also got a plug in there, so it is definitely time to change them. The front's looking great though, but the rear doesn't inspire me with confidence. I don't know why they've got so many cracks in there. I think it's probably because of the really hot temperatures they've been running in through the deserts and through the off-road sections in Tajikistan. But yeah, to be honest, I'll be quite happy to get those off the bike. They're not my favorite tire at all. But yeah, we'll put these on, and these will do us for the entire time in China. There's no real off-road sections coming up. I think it's about, maybe we'll do about 10% small tracks, but nothing that we need a 50-50 tire for. So these will be a good choice for the whole of the China tour until we replace them again in the southern part of China, where we've got the Karoo 4s waiting for us. So yeah, let's get these put on and we're ready to go for our tour. Doing a fine job there.
I feel like I'm holding his heart. Yeah, it's like...
Still beating?
He's not happy.
The oil, the 4 liters oil, Motor X.
Thank you.
Right, we have new tyres and they even washed the bike for us and it's looking as good as new. Right, we didn't come this way yesterday, but this is quite a spectacular entrance into the city. Look at that wheel and other camels as well projected on the skyscrapers. I think we can actually see this water from our hotel. We are very close. It's around 3 kilometers away from the hotel.
Good afternoon from Kashgar here in China. This is officially day 3 here in China and we're still in the same town. That's because we haven't quite sorted everything just yet. So you'll have seen before we've been We've been kind of trying to sort out all of the paperwork that's involved with actually riding here in China. So the driver needs a Chinese driving license, and the motorcycles also need a number plate as well. It's taken quite a long time. So yesterday we were in the police station for around 5 or 6 hours, and then we went to the garage and we got the tyres changed and the rear brake changed on Storm. So Storm is all ready, but everyone else on the group's bike aren't ready yet. So we're spending the day here in Kashgar. We've had a slow morning just sorting out a few more bits. Thank you, Ashishi, thank you. Spending just the morning wandering around the city. So we've just come for lunch. It is a very late lunch at the same place we came to on our first night because the food was so good. So we've just ordered a couple of portions of rice and some tofu, but it's really busy in here and quite smoky as well because they like roast all of the meat on the fire. But yeah, we're gonna have a little wander around, and then a little bit later we're gonna have dinner with everybody that we're gonna be on the tour with, and then tomorrow morning is when we officially start. So we still haven't been given our number plates or our licenses, but yeah, it's really exciting, but also like a little bit nerve-wracking because not everything's sorted yet. So we're hoping everything irons out over the next few hours. So yeah, let's see what today holds here in China.
Might have been a little bit too much for lunch there. The portions here in China are very generous, to say the least.
And really reasonable at the same time. Each dish is around €3.
Something like that, yeah. We had 3 big dishes, tea, which I think the tea is complimentary here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And 2 bottles of water, and it came to about €9.
Yeah, 94 yuan, so yeah, really good.
But we've just walked out of kind of like, it's not the old town, but it's like this section of little shops and restaurants, and we've got the mosque behind us, which I think was built in 1442.
Yeah, is that the
right?
oldest mosque in China?
Yeah.
I don't think there's so many of them, but here there is. But our guide recommended that we head over to another part of town, so we're going to head over there now and see what we can see. But to be honest, everything here is fascinating.
It is. You can't get anywhere because you're stopping every 5 seconds to take like a photograph or just observe. But Kashgar is over 2,000 years old. It's been ruled by the Chinese, the Mongols, and loads of other different kingdoms from this region. So it's like a real melting pot of history and culture here. So
yeah, and a really important town or city on the Silk Road as well. Did they say that this is one of the hubs where they would change the horses?
Yes,
I think, on
yeah,
the way
that's
here.
it. But I think we should head under the underpass now and over to the other side of town.
But yeah, being here, it's no one's really like looking at you as if you shouldn't be here, or
no, absolutely not.
no one's pestering you in any of the shops. It's a very relaxing city to just walk about and see all the fascinating sights, which is what we're going to do this afternoon. Small correction on that, it's not the oldest, but it is the largest mosque in China.
Yeah, this region is predominantly Muslim, so hence why it's here. But we're going to head into the underpass now.
Yeah, which makes
that was
crossing the road,
slippy.
I was going to say it makes crossing the road a lot safer, but
apparently not.
Heading into the next part of town now. Security is quite tight here. We've got some X-ray machines, which is nice. Keeps things nice and safe. Walking down the street here, which seems to be food and drink alley. It's probably about half a kilometre long, and it's lined with stores selling all sort of things from, I don't know, is that boiled eggs, I think, with spoons in them? Got pomegranate juice.
Lots of rice. This is quite interesting that they've got over here as well. This is kind of like a hot plate, and then in these jugs is like a stew with like different meats and vegetables in it. They seem to be loving that. That seems to be a very popular dish.
Yeah.
Then we've also got a lot of pomegranate juice that we've seen a lot of.
Is that dessert? Yeah, I think that's dessert.
Yeah.
And those grass things.
It's so interesting.
Dangerous extreme ice cream making there. That was quite impressive.
That was impressive.
That was going on your head.
I did as well. I was like,
You'd have been livid. That'd have been the second person you'd have shouted at.
Here in China, I am sorry.
These deep fried mushrooms. Oh yeah, they're mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are coated in like a sesame paste. Ni hao. They were really good. We actually had them today. They were really, really tasty. So what else have we got? Lots of tea. A lot of use of rose in the tea as well, we can see. And lots of sweet treats and desserts. There is a dessert I'm dying to try here. It's like dugha, I think. And it's like a silken tofu with caramelized sauce on it. But
That's good.
Apparently you can pick it up anywhere, so
That's
I'm
quite
on the
common, is
lookout.
it?
Yeah, I'm on the lookout for that. Oh yeah, I think we'll keep walking down here. There's so many smells
I know.
coming from different directions. I think we'll walk a little bit further on and see what's coming up next. We still haven't found coffee here in Kashgar yet.
No, there's a few shops there. Yeah. I think this one is a chain, isn't it?
This one is a chain.
What's that one? Looking coffee.
Looking coffee.
Fancy a looking coffee,
Well, it's got people outside, which is a really good sign. Is there a coffee machine there? There is a coffee machine. Should we try it?
All right, let's go and get one looking coffee.
There's a scan option. I think I will try it. See if it'll work. Success. We have a iced black coffee, which I've already started on. And I also ordered a matcha latte with coconut milk that Sean has devoured very, very quickly, considering he had an aversion to matcha after the incident in Georgia that shall
Matcha
not.
pancakes, not the drinks. That's actually really nice though.
It is so good. It's probably one of the best matchas I've ever had. It doesn't taste like, sometimes matcha can taste really grainy, but this one is really good. But I wanted to quickly take this opportunity because the coffee is okay, but I wanted to talk to you about how to pay for things in China. We were told before we arrived to download 2 apps. They were Alipay and WeChat, and also to bring some cash in. But honestly, cash here, we can pay for it, but nobody has any change. So if you're paying with like a 50 for something like a couple of bottles of water, they don't have any change and they prefer you to pay via one of these. We are using Alipay at the moment. It seems to be the easiest one for us to be able to set up. You just add a card to it. I don't think, from what I can see, there's any international fees. You just have to have a mobile number. Now, I tried my Swiss number, it didn't work. So I've been using the Holofly eSIM number and that worked perfectly and I got the code through straight away. So that's working for us and that's going to be great as we continue on the journey because I think we're going to be using this a lot. As much as I prefer probably to be handing over cash, it's just not how things are working here. You'll literally see somebody run in, grab their coffee and scan the QR code and run off within 10 seconds. Cash seems to be very limited maybe to the villages as we head on further out. But cheers guys to what's left of my matcha latte. This one, it's okay.
What have you got, Em?
I have the cutest little, it's a teapot mat, but I think I can frame it in our house very, very far into the future, but I've been trying to collect little pieces along the way. And I also got a notebook because why not?
In case you get inspired to write something along the way.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And you can see here how they make it. So this is the paper that they make, and then these are the stamps that they use on the outside of the books. So you can see that. It's really pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a cool shop actually.
Really cool. Bye. Oh, it's okay? Oh, I have to do this. One second.
It looks like we're in the blacksmiths at the moment. That's not because I've read what's there, but I can see what's behind us there. There are lots of metal pots and plates and utensils as well. I think we can go and see the forges, which are just behind us there. Really fascinating place. And the history is on the wall, so it must have been going here for centuries, I think. Which way are we going now? This way?
We'll walk all the way around, hey? Wow.
There's some of the older little furnaces there.
I think if we keep walking around, we might see some of the furnaces on.
Yeah. I think if we stay here any longer, we might have some heavy souvenirs going in the canyon.
Those free 30 kgs we've got might be taken up.
Got knives as well, a lot of knives being made. These are really cool, aren't they? They're like straining sieve utensils, I think. Do you reckon, for the hot oils?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, they've got the holes in them to let it through. I think that's how they cooked the eggs in yesterday's dinner, because it didn't look like an egg I've had before. I think they drop it in a wok with hot oil in. Speaking of which, here's the wok section.
Wow.
All the teapots as well. Oh wow. They're shaping the metal with like a hammer machine. He's making spoons. He's got a little furnace behind him. I like the copper ones, they're really beautiful.
Yeah, they are. I wonder how long he's been making them.
Yeah, 170, that's 70 pounds. Wow, some weight in that. Beautiful.
Some skill has gone into making that.
Hinges, doorknobs, get out your hat.
It's a nice pair of knockers.
Do like a nice pair of knockers actually, look at those. We have them, eh? It's like a mini museum in here. Walking down the street, we're passing the Hanging Garden Museum, which showcases Kashgar's historical heritage, really, with their wooden carvings. I think a lot of buildings had these carvings on them traditionally here. And inside is like a replica model of the old town city, which we saw the other night when we were riding in on the bike. So this gives you a good overview of what it sort of looks like from the sky.
What are they selling in here, Sean?
I think it's jade jewellery.
Ah, okay.
Which is quite famous in this area too. I think when we were in Samarkand, the coffin was made from jade, wasn't it?
Yeah,
or one of the tombs was imported from China. So there's all those bangles. I think they're the ones that they almost break your wrist to put on.
That's it, yeah.
I think you might have a panic attack if you can't get it off.
You are a giant here.
Just going about my business.
We've made it all the way across Kashgar. We've been walking through these little winding streets with amazing shops either side. I have to say, so far, the shopping here in Kashgar is incredible. I could have spent a small fortune and I could have filled up at least 3 panniers twice. But we've made it into the real old town now, which is quite fascinating to see. So what we have been in is, a lot of it is recreation, but it's done really, really well. But they're recreating this, which is this kind of like, I think they call them sun-baked brick, which has made this entire town. So we're going to have a little look through. This is a good example.
Yeah, it's been reconstructed or maintained, I think, perfectly. That's what's that, like wattle and daub quite construction with
How
the straw.
straight
and the
is
mud.
that wall?
It is. They've done a good job, haven't they?
Wow.
So I'd imagine some of the places in Kazakhstan would have looked very similar.
Yeah.
I think it was Sauron,
Yeah.
because of the Lord of the Rings, I remember that one. But I guess that would have looked exactly like this in the city centre. I don't think it lasts forever, but if it's maintained, it does.
Yeah, and the fact that they put like windows in it.
Yeah,
That's cool, isn't it?
it's great, I love it.
So it looks like
Some
we're
of it is actually falling down on the other side, which makes me think it is original.
Yeah. I think some parts of Kashgar have been named by the UNESCO World Heritage Site, so they will have to maintain them really well, but still keep their integrity. Pakistani camel silk skin lamp.
Skin lamp, is that something you'd fancy in the living room?
No,
then, if
thank
you have a
you.
living room one day? Camel skin lamps. They look very pretty though.
They do look very
in
pretty.
fairness.
I like my camels
Shall we-
roaming around the steppe.
And there's no
Not on a
photos
lamp.
in, no photos in there, but you
Can just about see it,
can
I
just
think.
about see them.
Wow. Look at that staircase. So beautiful. So here in this place, they are making all of these gorgeous pots. Got a little candle holder here. Some
Are they only
bowls.
40? What's that? Am I reading that wrong? Yeah, they're £12. You just knock a decimal point off.
Wow.
That's a beautiful
reasonable, isn't
ceramics
it?
in here. Yeah.
I have been looking for a scarf to replace the one I got in Istanbul because it's ruined now. And also we're on the Silk Road, so there should be some gorgeous pieces. And I just stumbled across this shop. So it looks like we have some pashmina styles and then the very thin styles. My hands are clean, I just washed them, don't worry. And then we have really thick ones, which are more like a tapestry weave. My goodness, they're beautiful.
It's definitely original, these buildings. Look at the staircase, that's ancient. Oh, and through there you can see all like the woodwork's warped over the years.
They're beautiful, aren't they? Look at that. Tiny.
Are these better size?
Oh, these are nice, aren't they?
I think they're silk as well, aren't they?
They are. They've got a metal piece on, so you can like wear it like a little shoulder.
Hook it together.
Hook it together.
So I guess it is more authentic to buy some silk from the origin of the silk,
Yeah.
not just from the road of which it passed on.
That's true. These are painted on leather, it looks like.
Yeah, they are on their texture, don't they?
Well,
Let's go in.
yeah. Ni hao.
That staircase is quite detailed in the wall. This is quite the art and craft section.
Oh, these look like they've been embossed in.
Ah, they've been pressed on.
Pressed.
That's impressive, isn't it?
The details.
Yeah, they're like 3D and embossed.
And he's in there making them.
I guess once you got your print or your mould done, you could really churn them out.
Yeah. Ni hao. Beautiful works. Look at these.
Yeah, really skilled. And to paint them as well with that detail.
We are entering now the Kashi Ruins Expedition area, which is an area of the old town that has been completely left how it probably was and has been for
it's
hundreds of
fascinating,
years.
isn't it? And there's a viewing platform, very conveniently built there, where we can go and see everything from the sky.
It's a good view from up here, isn't it?
It sure is, yeah. You get a good visual of how the whole town must have looked. But it's great that this has actually been preserved so well. It's been preserved just the right amount that you can still see where the buildings are and were, but they don't look perfect. Some of them are just about still standing, and it's really rustic and gives it that super authentic feel. Really glad we came up here. Any part of you wants to try a raw egg, Em?
No.
You're
No.
right.
I would rather eat anything else than that. I think I will try a few unique things when we're in Thailand. That's my promise.
Insects.
But insects
Yeah.
and stuff, I think that's something you just have to do. But egg and a motorcycle journey of 700 kilometers tomorrow? No.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
not
not
good
sure.
for
I
me.
think it is just a raw egg, but
It's fermented. It
is
has
it
to
fermented?
be.
But then the insides of the ones that are finished are like black and stuff in
red.
there. So I don't know. My stomach's saying no.
I'm not doing it. It's
No.
not. No, my brain is saying no. It's not just my stomach at this point. Like, look over there.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. So there's like the used one or the finished ones,
Ni hao.
and yeah, I don't think so.
Nope.
Just seen the eggs on another one, and I think they are actually cooked. There's like a little grill with bars on, and the eggs are being spun on it, so they're not raw. So we could have had them anyway. Yeah, that does not look appetizing.
What is
I
that?
think it's tripe on offal of some description.
That's interesting, isn't
That
it?
stomach, or a lining of, I don't know. And there's some sheep heads there. I think I might have lost my appetite for dinner tonight. I'm going to stick with tofu.
Some nice fruit over there. Go ahead towards the melon.
Yeah, let's look at the melons. We've had knockers and melons in one episode.
That looks good.
Yeah, that's better. Pomegranates, that's good. Good vitamin C boost. We're back at the hotel now. This afternoon I wasn't too busy. When we got back here first, I nipped back out again to refuel the bike. There was actually no problems fueling it ourselves. We went to the wrong petrol station. We got sent the wrong location. So went to this petrol station and we could fill up as normal. They didn't even have to put it in the jug. So I don't know if all that hype about putting the fuel in jugs is a land-wise thing, whole country-wise, or it's just certain areas. But we'll soon find out in the next few days. But
I have got my Chinese driving license now, and also
Storm
my
hazards.
number. Yeah, got a number for the bike. Now this one is very important because every toll road that you stop at, you need to give them this code, and then to pay for the toll, they link it to your bike. I don't know if it's like a tracking thing, but driving license and bike papers, so we're ready to go with them.
So glad that they arrived, but we did have a bit of drama. A couple of the bikes on the tour are struggling a little bit. They've had a few problems with them. They've been at the mechanic for probably 30 hours, but hopefully it looks like everyone's bike's going to be fixed, which means everyone's going to get to do the tour, because it's been a bit stressful for everybody.
Yeah, it has, but I must say, here in China, the people and resourceful, like getting stuff done quickly.
It's amazing.
Like if you'd had, there was one little garage, they had one lift for one bike.
Yeah.
But they must have taken 15 bikes there over the past 2 days to have tyres changed, oils changed, maintenance. Some had like fork problems and bigger issues. And they've managed to get it all done, and it's amazing.
So impressive.
Like, you can imagine in Europe when you want, I don't know, an oil change, you need it like quickly because you forgot. They'll be like, oh no, you need an appointment for 3 weeks or something like that.
Or we don't service that type of bike. We've got BMWs, we've got CF Motos, we've got KTMs, we've got a Yamaha and two Honda Africa Twins.
They had two Africa Twins there. And outside the garage, they had a Desmodici, and it's not a super Desmodici, but the one that's above as well. So they were literally doing everything and anything in that place. So really impressive. And another guy spilt water on his laptop in his pannier. I think a bottle of water leaked onto the screen, which killed it. He literally walked out into town and found a place, and they replaced it for about 50 euros. Like instantly.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to have problems finding stuff to fix.
No, I don't think we need to worry about that.
So we had a little bit of a debrief with the guide. I think we are pretty much free and clear tomorrow, which means we can head out on our own.
Yep.
Things aren't exactly easy here in China, so we're never going to be going like days ahead. We're just, each night we're staying at the same hotel with our guide. That's how it works. But we can kind of make our own way there tomorrow. So we have 717 kilometers to do, which is a heck of a long way.
It's a big slog, but I think a lot of that will be on highway.
Yeah.
And someone said we can do 120 an hour. With the new tyres as well, that's going to feel nice.
Yeah,
so not a problem
it shouldn't be too bad. But we've been told that the tolls tomorrow are around 200 yen, which is about 20 pounds.
Like
but after that, they said to play dumb and go around the toll gates. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to do that. We'll see how it goes. But sometimes it can be so complicated, maybe they don't understand, or it's a different place. So we're just going to have to play it by ear. It's going to be a very interesting few days as we try and find like our road trip feet here in China. But it is nighttime now. We have to be up at 7 o'clock to start this big ride, so we're going to be heading to bed. But before we did, we went out to a supermarket here in China, which, as you'll know, is one of my favourite things to do.
That was quite an experience.
It was awesome. It was so much fun. And we picked up some stuff that I am dying to try. These are cucumber flavoured Lays, and we have lime flavoured Lays. Now, we have lime and chilli flavour.
They're crisps, aren't they?
What did I say?
Crisp Lays.
Lays, oh, yeah. But we have lime and chilli back home, don't we?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But cucumber, no.
Oh, you opened a bag of crisps like that. Oh my gosh.
It was quite tough. Oh my god, it smells like... Smell it.
They don't smell much.
They don't smell much.
No.
But then cucumber's not much.
No, true. Disappointing?
Weird.
Just a bit weird.
Try it. How do you explain? They taste like cucumber.
They do taste like cucumber, yeah.
It's a very mild chip, but it's a very new flavour. We also picked up these dried mangoes. We actually had them the other day. They are fantastic and the perfect road trip snack. So I'm really happy about these. Also, we're really struggling for coffee. There was one coffee shop today and a couple of other ones, but none of the hotels have had coffee so far, and we've only been in one, so that's not many. That's not much to go off. But Yar did say to me, the guide, that the coffee isn't a big thing here, it's all tea. So we've picked up these. I think they're what we hoped that they are, just like little...
I think they're like an extra strong. It's in a very snazzy bag.
It
box
is.
Anyway.
Have you got it open?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, perfect.
They're just little sachets.
Great.
That'll do, because they don't even have these in the
Yeah.
breakfast room.
And then we picked up this. I have no idea what this is.
It's a load of
It
nuts,
looks like
I think.
is it like caked together though, like in sugar?
Is it just one? Yeah, it's one giant nut cake. Gosh, there must be about 10,000 calories in them.
Ooh, these ones smell even better. Try these. These are the lime ones. They're good.
They're better.
I like them.
They're not bad.
Well, on that crispy note,
Yeah.
we're going to head to bed, probably have a cup of tea, and we'll see you all tomorrow for our first, I feel like it's our first real ride in China.
First real ride. It's been very scrappy so
has.
far. But tomorrow we're actually going to put some kilometres on. Again, you might be wondering why we're doing so many kilometres, but we mentioned before there's a big road closure further on in the route, and we had to make up the detour kilometres, and it's only, I say only, but it's desert road tomorrow, I think. So
it's going to be, I think it's going to be similar to Kazakhstan, those days that we had that were quite
I'd
big.
say so, yeah.
So I don't think we're missing anything on the road, or the guide has told us we're not missing anything, and it means that we can have a slower time later on in the tour. So everybody is kind of on board with it, but the original tour was only 8,000 kilometres, and this is now 9,500, so we had to make it up somewhere. And if you see the videos of the road that we're avoiding, it's the G109 that we're avoiding through near Tibet. It's a mud bath. It looks like hell.
It does actually.
It looks really rough. So the guide has said that we're not taking anyone through there anymore, so we are going to go another way, which means we get a lot more stop through cities and a lot more stuff to see.
Absolutely, looks good. So yeah, we'll catch you in the morning as we finally ride China.
Fast as those crisps.
I'll finish that off.